Yeah.
Luggage in the compartment or under the seat in front of you. Please do not block the exit or cabin aisle with your belongings. Do not pull the emergency exit handle hard.
You know, that is kind of pearls, just a hand on the door to prevent poisonous animals. Okay, so you can tell me what kind of poisonous animals. We call it 5 poisonous animals. The students maybe could tell me because you are Chinese. Who can tell me?
Aún no lo he probado. Ayer me había cerrado, el morado me lo tomaré. 所谓的安检通道一样，通道很少地方。
It's a Catholic church built by Xiamen. So you can imagine there's a white villa inside the church. It's a former Spanish Just wait a minute. Be careful! Hi. Actually, you can see that on this side is no vehicles, even no bicycle. And all the things you want to carry, want to transport from one place to another, just rely on those people. Really good.
还有上面分过，上面都分过了。它上面有人有啊，不同它下面它对它很高啊。
嗨。有几个像洗手间。
有蚊子咬你们，如果你说方子的话，
九下。
So it's kind of activity happens during the period. It will last about 1 month. You know our Mid-Autumn Festival.
Next time I went to Thailand for coffee festival.
Oh, coffee.
Yes. They had a shop to like show their products
Oh,
and let people to try it and play games.
Colonial style, and Xiamen is somewhat modern city. So just go up to the top. Just a few minutes, a few meters.
got that charging, lenses, lights and all. Just looking for the thing to clean my sensor with. Here it is.
是它的加分品。为什么？我不知道为什么。我也吃草莓本身，但我不吃它的加。草莓本身，但没有很喜欢加分。对啦，到时候。
Yeah, it's spicy, but it's a good spicy. 哦，学会了，学会了。Yeah, yeah, yeah. You learn how to ride a scooter. Yeah, can you turn back?
You know how to ride a scooter now. Yeah.
Thank you. It's so fun.
这个是我父亲的国家级传承的，这个是国家级国宴颁发的，大世界级军事博物馆收藏，还有国宝成套。
Really big museum collect their artwork, like the military museum in China.
我父亲的师傅啦。
His father's master.
哦。
所以说他这边这个是他的作品黄老师的作品。那这个是我父亲，我父亲叫周文虎他57年的时候找黄永年学习的。那这个是03年时任我们原省长习近平主席来到我们这边考察和指导
Yeah, so it's at that moment they took this picture.
就有这个数字化。
那我们吃点6000。
那周你请客吧。
可以啊，但是不要。
Okay, great. Okay, so during the interview, you should look at me. Okay, first. Whatever you want to say, that's okay. You don't have.
I'm feeling good. Overall, it has been a good experience getting to know more about the culture here in China.
任时光匆匆流逝，我只在乎你。谁能竟然感染你的气息？
现在永春子之话哈，他们只有学到我1980年的哈，那个全不开发，所以他们现在有一个缺点，就是连电脑输下来的他都名写上他的也是他的了，这样就不好了。那我还是坚持我的那个画龙点睛法。这个效果比较好，啊，人家看起眼睛精神很好，那又有特色，又不是又要人工化的，又不是全部都是手工的，不是像人家电脑搞。
Sujetar los supositorios con un corcho. Para llegar que piensan aceite de oliva solo por recordación.
Ay, pues no lo he visto. Es que soy mucho. O sea, yo soy de las personas que.
Hello? Hello. Yeah, very beautiful.
I was not expecting this.
Yeah.
Just look for Adria's hair.
There.
Fan 来的话这里啊，我这是翻成的。
Wow. Ooh. That ice cream looks so good.
Wow, I'm getting hungry, thirsty, everything.
We should stop at a place. Or you're gonna wait until you go back to the hotel.
I don't know. Yeah.
Should we go there? It looks more interesting.
Yeah, right? I agree.
I realized I'm taking a photo and there's like a guy taking a photo of me.
Yeah, I saw him. Oh, that's cool.
These are they cut it from paper. They start with one piece of paper and then they cut it.
Another looking China topic. Traditional paper
versus new age paper.
That will be looking China in 2024.
Yeah. Wow, what's this? I'm curious.
I realized here it's easy for us to lose each other.
Yeah.
Here's
Where is-
souvenirs that my people
Where's,
buy souvenirs.
Here's
Matthew.
What are these? Yeah. Ayun. Okay, so where is this?
Yeah. So funny. Sanitary, yeah.
the one photo we missed. It would have been funny, but.
Today is my last day in China, about to leave Beijing, and let me show you the view from my room just as a goodbye. So cool, right? Last day in China, about to leave. This is my room in Beijing. My bathroom. That's me. My suitcase. So last summer I went to China. It was honestly one of the most amazing experiences of my life. China is one of those countries that you hear so much about in the media, and I know that there is a huge stereotype, or there are many stereotypes on Chinese culture, on Chinese people, on the language, different things. So China was one of those countries where, number one, I'm not the type of person that feeds into stereotypes just because of my background. I'm in anthropology. Also with my master's thesis, I was writing about how non-Western cultures are portrayed in films, you know. So I went to China wanting to experience China for myself. So first and foremost, my first impression of China was, number one, people are normal. I feel like in the media, who people are over-exaggerated in a negative way. So we often think that the culture is so, what do you say, like, so robotic in essence regarding people and their personality and maybe their relationship with the leaders, or I don't want to get into that, but you get what I mean. The idea that we have about China is not that positive, it's not that human, you know. But going to China, I was in Fujian, in Xiamen, for most of my time, and then I spent 2 days in Beijing. People were people, just like anywhere else in the world. I felt the same when I went to Russia. Of course, you have extreme, or of course you have maybe not so positive things that we hear about different countries that are true. Like in Jamaica, you will hear not so positive things about our country, and some of them are true, are reality. They may be over exaggerated, but some are reality. And for China, as I said, I thought people were very human, which I didn't expect anything less. But of course, my trip was a lot about debunking the stereotypes, like, you know, mentally. But yeah, people are very human, just like me, just like you. And I found that people were very kind. That was just my experience, because I also had a friend that went to China and she didn't feel the same way regarding the kindness of people. But for me, I'm the type of person, like, I can be super oblivious and a little naive. I just see the best in someone, and I'm not thinking that maybe how they treat me is because of bias. I just leave that alone as best as I can. But for me, people were kind. I mostly interacted with students from Xiamen University. They were super kind. But I must say though, another first impression in China was hot. In Xiamen, in Fujian, where I went, was very hot, I think. And also the humidity was super high. I think for me, that's the most humid atmosphere I ever experienced. It's like the humidity felt like there was a constant level of mist in the air, almost close to raining, but not. Jamaica is super humid, but it never felt like that. I feel like the humidity there was in Fujian, and Xiamen was super high. Yeah, so kind people, in my opinion, hot. What else? I felt like China was super advanced technologically when it came to a lot of things, like ordering online. Amazon has nothing on the Chinese ordering system when you need to order things online. If what you're ordering is in the same area, so let's say, I don't remember the website where we ordered from, but it was similar to, let's say you're ordering online from Amazon. If you're ordering something in the same area, I remember we needed something for our film shoot and it came within 2 hours, you know. So I feel like China is super advanced in that way, because also with WeChat, it's like an integrated system where you can communicate. WeChat has a lot of features. So technological applications like WeChat and other websites to order things, I feel like China is the most advanced that I ever experienced, and I found it to be super, super convenient, which is really great. To talk more about ordering things, I felt like in China things were really cheap, and I don't like using the word cheap because cheap is relative, and maybe people who are in China that don't have that much extra resources might find things are not cheap. Like in Jamaica, people might say things are cheap, but for me as a Jamaican, I find Jamaica to be super expensive. But I found that things were quite, let's say, more affordable than compared to, let's say, Portugal. Because in China, I bought a power bank, and the cost of power bank was 3 or 4 times less than I would have paid if I bought it in Fnac or Worten. How do you pronounce Worten? Worten? Here in Portugal. And also I bought some underwear. Can I say underwear on camera? Let's see. Also I bought some clothing pieces, and I found that it was really affordable compared to what I would pay in Portugal, what I would pay in Jamaica, or what I would pay in any other country that I ever been to. So I find that things are affordable. Even food was super affordable, I feel like. So let me give you an idea how much I was surviving on. I think, I don't remember, I think in total for 3 weeks, my budget was 1,400 won, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Was it 1,400 won? I felt like it was 1,400 to 2,000 won that I was surviving on, and for me that was more than enough to cover my food, different expenses. And talking about the food, honestly, food in China is so far my #1 food. I love Chinese food from, I was in the southern part of China, Fujian. I was in Xiamen, Fujian, and for me, I really love the food in Xiamen. As I said, not just because of affordability, but also because of taste. And for me, I was super open-minded as well, trying different things, but I felt like things were really tasty. And also I drank a lot of tea. The tea was really good. Bubble tea, the best bubble tea I ever tried was in China. And yeah, I felt, so I would honestly rate, I'm Jamaican, so my food is first, no bias, maybe a little bit, but my food that's not my food of origin is my favorite food from a country that is not my country is China so far. Maybe a lot of people won't agree with me, but I'm just basing this off my own experience. I really love the food there. I love the food. I love Chinese food. What can I say? Honestly, I can't say anything else. I really loved it. And funny enough, I also had friends that had been to China before, and they told me the food was really good. So for them and for me, we share the same thoughts, you know, and I feel like I missed the food. I remember one of the favorite dishes that I had, the most tasty dish I had was in my university. There was like a little mall, and I just tried with someone else, like just this random place, and honestly it was just like sweet and sour pork and rice. I don't know what, but it was just so good. And as I said, overall everything has been really good. And of course I want to talk a little bit more about Beijing. So in Beijing, I was there for 2 days. I felt like Beijing, for me, I didn't particularly like it that much, mostly because I was there for just 2 days. I didn't have enough time like I had in Xiamen to really try different things and understand the culture in Beijing. So, but Beijing for me, it felt more, I don't know, I think Xiamen is greener, it's more luscious, it's more like tropical. Beijing was more industrial, more city. And I felt like, I don't know, it was more, as I said, cities. Like, I think city life is not for everyone. And I felt like the city wasn't that, it was big, first of all. So it felt a little bit like I was disconnected in essence, you know. And I don't know, I just wasn't a huge fan of Beijing. I feel like Beijing isn't luscious as Xiamen, which of course, you know, it's understandable, but I felt like because of that, I felt like Beijing was just there for business, because I just went there for my screening ceremony for my documentary, and Xiamen was a little bit more pleasure, a little bit more relaxed. I think that's it. Xiamen was more relaxed, Beijing was less relaxed and more industrial, more city life, and I felt like distance a little bit from connecting with people, connecting with the culture, and yeah. But I wanted to go to Shanghai and I couldn't because our schedule was just between Xiamen and Beijing. So I talk a lot about on my channel, not a lot, but in some videos about what is it like being black in a certain country. And in China, I think it's really interesting because, first of all, my personality, I am outgoing, but I'm very reserved. I don't like unnecessary attention. Oh, thank God I didn't have these braids when I was in China, because I think that would have brought even more attention on me. I think people were super curious. I never felt people were disrespectful or people were curious in a bad way. You know what, maybe I need some extra light. What do you think?